Bruh, I don't even know where to start. You see what's going on the screen. Bruh, I almost didn't do this video. And I didn't prepare. I didn't, there's no, actually, I got a few jokes, actually, for sure. They're coming. But this is actually halfway serious. I'm not going to lie to you. Because, see, we live in a society today where apparently y'all had a meeting. Y'all had a meeting and y'all didn't invite certain people. Y'all definitely didn't invite me to the meeting of canceling out shaming people when they deserve it, you know? And so because I missed that meeting, every time I open my mouth about stuff that is blatantly, obviously gross or bad or should be humiliating for certain people, because y'all like to pick and choose. For certain people, I'm looked at as the person that's like, oh, like you need to shut up and don't judge a woman's body and all of this stuff. But I'm like, she's literally wearing something for me to see. See, the problem is it's like I could understand if somebody was always covered up and just one day they happen to put on a bathing suit and take a picture. If you comment negatively on that picture, I could see how you might be considered a scumbag. Like, yo, bro, she's just living her life. Let her do her thing. You know what I mean? Like, she's not putting it on display for you. She's just at the beach. Or even if she got on, actually, no. Because here's the thing. Cardi B's BBL only looks good when it's covered up. So it's like, it's not even about wearing skimpy clothes, because she actually halfway, like when you don't see the BBL in its full totality, like when you just looking at her curve. Hold on, let me find a video. Let me find a video with Cardi B. Oh, this one right here. Even though, I mean, she's pregnant right here, which is another. Anyways, it's just like Cardi B's BBL looks halfway decent when it's covered up. But when you take off the covers and you see what's underneath whatever she's wearing, bro, shorty look like a Bug's Life character. Shorty looks like her hips and legs were sold separately. Like you can detach them Johns and put on another pair of legs on her if you really want to. But like this right here we go. Decent, curvy, like, oh, look good. But then after that, when you see this right here, y'all want me to just act like I'm not looking at something horrendous. You know, I remember there was a time where there was a phase where a lot of gym girlies would go to the gym dressed like they going to the club, and then they set up their cameras and like make sure they catch the background to see who's looking at them and try to shame whoever the dude is that's looking at them a little bit too hard. And then I remember really, really disliking that, because I'm a man. I'm supposed to look. If you throwing it in my face, it's one thing if you not throwing it in my face and I'm over here trying to use x-ray vision, trying to size you up. That's a problem. That's creep territory. But if you're the one coming out dressed like this, I'm not the creep. If anything, something's wrong with me if I'm not looking. Like maybe I'm on the flexible side, which there's nothing wrong with that. Or maybe I don't see. You know what I mean? Like, but if you're gonna put something on display for me to see, I for damn sure can comment on it. And then, you know, I thought about that. I know I'm all over the place. Lord knows I didn't prepare for this, but I just got to get this off my chest. You know what I mean? I just got to get it off because nobody's talking about it, but it's like so obvious. And I think the reason why nobody's talking about it, you know, I seen a comment over here. I think it said something to the point of, yo, listen, she's living her life carefree and she's doing her and that's a positive thing. You know what I mean? No matter what's going on in your life, you come out for one night and you turn up and forget about all your problems. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. But if you're gonna do it dressed like that with a BBL that looks like that, bro, you're just gonna invite more problems. If you're trying to stay away from negative comments or people judging you or people like you can't put something on display so people can judge and only be like, oh, all the bad, all the negative stuff that people have to say is invalid, but all of the good stuff people have to say is valid. Bro, this is gross. This is gross to the umpteenth degree. And then you got to think about and you know what? She didn't see, because she's such a big influence. I almost feel like it's important to criticize, or even if you're not criticizing, even if you're not trying to violate like me, because I'm a different animal, you know what I mean? But it's important for you to point out that this is ugly. This, and the majority of men probably would say this is a little bit overboard. Because she's such a big influence, there are little girls, young women who look up to her, and they're going to want to emulate exactly what they see, okay? And if there's not enough people to say, hey, that's not really what you think it is, or like, you know, being pregnant and twerking only really works if you are this particular person and you have this kind of a following, go ahead, get your money. But for you everyday regular schmegular ladies out there who's aspiring to be something great, this right here is actually, first, it's going out of style. That's number one. But this right here isn't the wave. It's not the way to do it. If anything, bro, you're just setting yourself up for major criticism. And I don't feel like holding back, because it's literally like actually, I'm looking at it right now. It's almost like those are shorts, but with the cheeks cut out. Hold on. Yeah, she got on. Yeah, that's not even like a thong or something. That's literally shorts with the cheeks cut out. Almost to say, yo, my butt's so big, it's popping out. But yo, that only works when your thighs can match that. It's just like, yo, shorty, like, eat something. Make yourself a little bit, like, she looking like a speed bump, bro. If she lays down, bro, I need some speed bumps in my neighborhood right now. People are driving fast. People are over here. Like somebody get me a Cardi B to lay down on the street, so that way these cars are slowed down. Shorty looking like a whole speed bump right here. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I don't feel like acting like I don't see what you're literally throwing in my face. Hold on, let me put the audio on here. I think she's trying to diss, and that's another thing. Before I play the audio, I think she's trying to diss Bia, another rapper. I think she's from my city too, as a matter of fact. I'm not entirely positive, but it's just like, some of y'all shouldn't be so confident. Like, it's good to have confidence, but it's just like, you could be confident in yourself without bringing other people down. See, like, hold on, who 50 Cent and T.I. just got into it, right? 50 Cent said something about T.I.'s wife, and then the son came out and talked about 50 Cent's mother, and everybody said, yo, that's fair game, because 50 Cent opened up his mouth to talk about somebody's mother. So when the son of the person he was talking about comes out and talks about his mother, it's fair game. Meaning, you living in a glass house, don't you dare throw stones. I think she said something about diarrhea. Listen to the audio. Hold on a second. Okay, diarrhea Bia. That's what she said. Speaking of, it's just like, how would you even, if Cardi B had diarrhea right now, that thing would be lodged in there for a whole week, bro. At least 72 hours. She needs a wipe team at this point. You know what I mean? She needs a whole team to wipe it, because she always got the long nails too. It's just like, come on, man. She should be the last person talking about anything that has to do with any diarrhea, talking trash about other people, because it's just like, when you walk around, y'all seen every time she falls, I think there's gonna be a leakage. I think every time she falls, I feel like she needs to go and see a doctor. Like, hold on, I seen a thing. She was trying to give a robot a lap dance. Okay, you know, I'm not even gonna criticize that. Maybe you're goofy. I like goofy. Is this her face? No, that's Nicki Minaj. This right here. This right here. Look at this. Look at this right here. Actually, I'm not even gonna y'all don't need the audio. You know what I mean? She's coming out, and honestly, she actually looks halfway decent here. I'm not gonna lie to you. This isn't halfway bad in terms of when her curves, her body, it fits her. But when you pull off the covers, and that's what a lot of y'all need to realize, man. A lot of y'all are living lies. When them covers get pulled, you know, it's boom, like you have a leakage. I'm sure they got an oil leak right now. You know what I mean? They're going to have to put sand on the ground or something to stop people from slipping. You know what I mean? But with anything, when you remove the covers, when you remove what's behind, when you show people what you actually got, it's just like, if it's not something, I don't want to say if it's not real, because I know there's some people that have BBLs and they look good or whatever, but it's like, if you got nothing to stand on, bruh, cover back up, man. That's all I gotta say, man. This video's gone on too long. If I even post this, man, like and subscribe. You know the vibes, but I mean, amongst other things, like I don't like Cardi B, but regardless, though, bruh, this is just y'all not gonna sit here and make me or anybody else feel like we're crazy for pointing out how ridiculous that looks. All she need to do is just do some squats, get some meat on your calf muscles and your thighs. You might actually like even out. But right here, bruh, nah, bruh, shorty looking like a lollipop, but the pop slid down the stick. You know what I mean? It's a stick with a bump on it. Like, I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what you think about this down in the comment section. You know the vibes. Like and subscribe at the same damn time. Hit the litty for the titty on the chizzy. And let me know what you think about this.